Hi, I'm Michelle Melendez, author of the award-winning book, End Dieting Hell, How to Find Peace in Your Body and Release the Weight. And I want to give you the second insight from last week. I was talking about the 3 ways to find peace in your body. And the first one, I'm just do a really quick recap from last week, just reminding you that when you're trying to lose weight, that feeling of trying to lose weight is actually a frequency that can get conditioned in the body, constantly trying to lose weight. And what'll happen is you'll sabotage yourself over and over and over again, because the frequency of trying to lose weight will, when you release the weight, your body's conditioned to the feeling of trying to lose weight. So you'll actually end up sabotaging yourself, gaining the weight back, and it repeats itself over and over again, that trying to lose weight. So I invite you to try on, give it a shot, practice a completely different way of being with yourself. Stop trying to lose weight. Stop judging good and wrong, wrong and right, good, bad, right and wrong about diet and exercise. That frequency of trying to lose weight, again, will repeat itself. So the first thing from last week that I talked about was look at your life from a third-person perspective. If you were to step outside of your life and look back without judgment, this is really challenging because it's a practice. If you were to look back at your life and look at everything you've experienced as if it was somebody else, how would you feel about that person? And my guess is that you'd have compassion and some empathy for them, because what you've gone through wasn't a fun journey. It was really challenging. Yo-yoing with your diet, yo-yoing with weight, constantly trying to lose weight, not feeling good enough, struggling, feeling embarrassed or ashamed about your body, comparing yourself with other people, feeling insecure on dates, in romantic partnerships, all of that. It takes a toll on your heart. And then I also talked about last week about how, what if the soul decided, hey, this is the journey I'm going to go on. I'm going to choose this body because this body is going to give me the opportunity to emotionally expand toward love and toward peace. And the way we have a journey of emotional expansion toward love and peace is to start away from love and peace, is to start with something that doesn't feel loving, like a body that we don't like. But when we actually shift and we start to see our life in a completely different way, equanimous, which is not right, not wrong, not good or bad, as just events that have happened, that have given us the opportunity to move toward love and peace, or to stay in the drama and to stay in the I'm right, you're wrong. And it's really an opportunity of emotional expansion or not. So that was the first tip. Look at your life like a movie. Step outside of yourself. Can you feel compassion for yourself? Can you have some empathy for who you are? The next practice is surrender anything out of your control and trust your life journey. What if you're exactly in the right place? What if you're exactly where your soul wanted to be at this time in history? What if you're about to have a shift? This is the time of awakening. And what that means is that we're awakening to who we are. There's things like that I'm sharing with you that you've heard before, I'm sure, like the feelings that we become conditioned to, the feelings in our body that we're having over and over again. I love the Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about when you remember an event in your life, but it no longer has an emotional trigger, it actually becomes wisdom. So surrender anything out of your control. And there's a prayer that I want to give to you right now, and it's in my book, End Dieting Hell. You can find it on Amazon. And this prayer, I tell my clients to read this daily and memorize this prayer. And it goes like this: guides, angels, source of all things, whatever you believe in, I know I'm on an emotional healing and awakening journey with my body. Please help me find compassion for all I've been through. Inspire me to choose foods, thoughts, and actions that nourish my body and soul. Help me live in a body I love. Thank you. Amen. So just feeling into that prayer. It's a surrender prayer. It's a surrendering to something that is greater than you, a source of all things that lives around us. And when you do that, you actually stop being in your head. You stop trying to fix yourself because you're surrendering to something that's greater than yourself. When you do that and you stop trying to fix yourself, that's when something new can show up. But if you're constantly trying to fix yourself, you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough, or trying to go on a diet because something's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. This is an emotional expansion journey. If you're ready to take that emotional expansion, try on, practice surrendering exactly where you are in your life. See what shows up. Practice trusting in something greater than yourself. Practice asking for help outside yourself. Please help me expand, emotionally expand. Help me, inspire me to the foods, the thoughts, and the actions that leave me feeling good in my body and about myself. And when you say that and you explore that, something's going to shift. Something's going to be different. And that's what we want. We want something to be different. So if you try to go on another diet, another weight loss program over and over and over again, it's going to give you the same thing you've always gotten, that cycle of trying to lose weight. I'm not good enough. Something's wrong with me that I need to fix. You're going to cycle through that feeling of not enoughness, and it's not going to give you the results you want. You've got to try on something else. So the first one, have compassion for your life journey because you've been through a lot. The second one, surrender to things out of your control. Surrender. Trust in life. Trust in something greater than yourself. And I'm going to give you the third insight in next week. So stay tuned. Much aloha, love sent to you.